This app is a game changer. What's up everybody, my name is Zak Kincaid. I'm an artist who's also a lover for all things media, whether it be music, film, or photo, and today we're talking about an app that I have stupidly had on my phone since it came out and I haven't used it until a couple of days ago. We're talking about the Tully app. So I was on YouTube the other day and I was watching a music video called Isis that is a Joyner Lucas song featuring Logic. And first of all, my mind was just blown that those two were together because they had some beef. That's besides the point. But then I get to the end of the video and I see this. And I thought, I have that app, but I've never used it. And sure enough, they've refreshed literally everything on it. I actually didn't know that Joyner Lucas was a part creator. I decided to finally open the Tully app, dive in, see what it's all about, and it was honestly mind-blowing. First of all, let's open up the Tully app. So, I'm loading into my app right now, and you see I got a couple of beats actually uploaded. It's actually super easy to do it, especially if you saw my last video about how Apple is actually getting rid of iTunes. It's unsure whether you're gonna be able to upload your own music into their new music app. And that's kind of how I was relying on having projects I was working on my phone. So now that I have the Tully app, I can do that pretty easily. It's no longer a worry. So I'm gonna kind of go through and just show you guys some of the features that are honestly just kind of are incredible, and I don't know why this hasn't existed yet. So obviously the first thing you do is you go through and you make a profile to decide whether you're a solo artist, a producer, engineer, a band, and it kind of customizes the user interface depending on which one you choose. I am a solo artist. I do a little bit of production as well, but mainly I'm a solo artist, so that's the one I've chosen. So then it prompts you whether you want to start a new project, whether you want to upload. You can kind of skip that and just kind of look around, and that's kind of what I did. I have two beats that I've kind of been sitting on that are currently loaded in. I'll get to that later. So now let's scroll down and you see that this green button popped up, and this is actually a Tully button for start a project. So I'm going to click it. And there we go. It puts me into a blank slate. And from here, this is where it gets kind of crazy. You can jot down any kind of lyrical idea. So you can jot, how you spell jot? J-O-T? I don't know. Jot, no. You cannot write lyrics. Apparently I can't. So you got that. Now, let's say you're writing lyrics, you've got a bunch of them. You can then record directly into the project, just like this. So no longer having to go back and forth between the voice memo app and your notes app. It's just all right there. So you can actually read your lyrics while you're singing, whether it's a rap, whether it's a melody, whether it's just a music idea. You got it, and it's directly in your phone, and it's all organized under one project. So like, let's say you think of like a cool musical hook. You're like, da 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 da. Like, obviously that might not be what it is. It's just the first thing I thought of. You end that, and then you have your recording. This is your vocal recording when I was just talking. And you can play them on top of each other. You can turn the volume off on one of them. You can kind of balance it so you can do stacking on vocal. You can actually record on top. It's honestly mind-boggling that nobody has created that. So now I've exited, and then you go click on projects, there it is. I didn't name it. You can change the name just by clicking at the top. So let's just name it Tester. Done. And there we go. I've already gotten a couple of voice memos. I've gotten my lyrics. Everything is in one place. Now let's say you already have an audio file of the music and you need to write lyrics to it. This can be whether you're an artist, you created your own song you're trying to write lyrics to. You'd say you create a piano hook or you have a beat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit load a beat. And these are the ones I've uploaded. Now let's say you don't have one. You simply click import. And there you go. You can choose whether you want to download it from your mail app, if it's on your device already, say if you have iCloud, or if it's on your Google Drive. There's many different ways you can upload. It has Dropbox capabilities as well. I just don't use Dropbox on my phone, so that's why it's not showing up. But then I already uploaded one of them, so let's go ahead and click on it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put it into the project. There it is. The music is already in the app with me, and I can do everything from one spot. All of my voice memos are there. My lyrics, I can write the lyrics to the song, but we can even go further than that. You see that little, it looks like the shuffle symbol in the bottom corner. You click on that. It just turned yellow if you didn't know what I was talking about. And you can actually set by dragging what you want the song to loop, if there's a certain spot you want to work on. and it keeps looping it. So if there's this tricky part, if you're trying to come up with a hook to a song you already have, you can do it through the Tully app. You can write your lyrics and you can record your voice while you're doing it. It's honestly everything you need. And if you're a songwriter and you're not using this, you need to. This literally, I can't tell you how many times I've had to go to voice memos, to notes, to Apple Music to get the project I'm working on. And if you're trying to work on a project through like your Gmail or something, I know you know when you try to like rewind something, you can't do it through Gmail. You have everything in one place with this Tully app. And another thing you don't really know is if you look at the top of it, it actually goes through and analyzes the music, tells me what key it's in, and what the BPM is. So if you're writing a song, hopefully you know the key, hopefully you know the BPM. But say if someone sends you a beat, you know exactly what key, you know what BPM. You can literally go to your keyboard and come up with a melody according to that key. And it's baffling that nobody has done this before. So now let's say your project's all done. So we're gonna go back. So what you can do is you can click right here, you can click share, and you can send your producer or whoever you're working on a copy of what you've got. And you can choose whether you want it to be one listen, if you want it to be for 24 hours, or if you want them to have it forever. And if you're sending it to someone and you're worried about them using it for themselves, just click like that, and now they only have it within the Tully app and there's no way for them to download it. Another thing that you can do is you can actually invite an engineer. Say if you have a certain mixing or mastering person that you work with, you can invite them to the Tully app where they can then upload your mixes and masters to you. So it's just an easy way to communicate rather than having a bunch of files and a bunch of different emails, or say having to go to Dropbox and trying to listen to it. You have it right here in the app. It's all there, and you can listen to your mixes and decide which one you like more. Once you get your masters, you can then use this to distribute music. It isn't available yet, I believe, but that's actually how ADHD, Joyner Lucas's new album, is entirely written and distributed with Tully. That is just incredible. Just the amount of collaboration and how this will speed up your workflow, it's everything you need. It's literally an all-in-one hub for as far as lyric creation. Now, obviously, music creation, you can use whatever you want. I know a lot of people who use GarageBand on iPads, though. You can literally import it straight from GarageBand, start recording your lyrics, open it back in GarageBand, record into that, or record into the Tully app, send it to a mixing engineer, and it's gonna change the game. So yeah. Anyways, go ahead, download the Tully app. It's gonna be incredible. One last thing I forgot to say: you can just swipe to the left, and you can get help for anything you need. So if you're not really sure how to do something, you actually can get into a conversation with somebody from support, which is pretty cool. And something that's not out yet, but that will be out, is the Tully Marketplace, where if you're a rapper or a producer, you can buy and sell your beats. It's literally, this app is an all-in-one. I mean, it's mainly focused for hip-hop, but I'm sure if you're a musician of another genre, you can see how this will benefit you. This is just phenomenal, and I'm super excited. I don't know why I haven't been using it the past 6 months, but I'm definitely going to be using it from now on. Anyways, if you've liked this video, please subscribe and go ahead and hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Used to play with toys, but now I'm playing with some models. It's my graduation.